Welcome everyone to our live coverage of this championship match from Elland Road, and it's a big one, a really big one. Leeds United arriving to take on Sheffield United, a Yorkshire derby of course, and an encounter between two sides who are very likely indeed to be involved in the promotion race come May. So it is the start of match week 10 in the championship. That means we're getting on a quarter of the way through the season already. That's flown by, hasn't it? And Leeds, arriving at Elland Road, are fifth in the table. This side have suffered only one defeat so far. So no wonder there are smiles on the faces. Meantime, Sheffield United are 3 points above them in second place, despite that 2-point penalty coming into the season. Sheffield United are unbeaten, in fact, and they are level on points with Sunderland at the top of the championship table, 9 games played. So all that means that a win for Leeds tonight would take them above Sheffield United and potentially above Sunderland too. So the home side could be top tonight. A draw would put Sheffield United top of the pile. Don't forget, of course, there are 10 more championship games tomorrow, and also the current league leaders Sunderland travel to Hull City on Sunday. So the ground staff are out there doing their thing. Remind you that the loss of a Sheffield United stalwart, George Baldock, who was a player who was with Sheffield United for 7 years, playing over 200 games for the club, left them to join Panathinaikos in Greece. He was a full Greek international, passed away at the terribly early age of 31. And we will be remembering the career and life of George Baldock before kick-off here at Elland Road, with those Sheffield United fans particularly affected by his loss. There will be tributes paid prior to kick-off to the former Blade, the former Sheffield United defender, Greek international George Baldock. Well, Elland Road is seldom anything other than full to the brim. Such is the passion for the football club through thick and thin. But there really is not a spare seat, I would think, in the house for this one. It'd be up around the capacity, somewhere between 36,500 and 37,000 inside the stadium for this one. Leeds, of course, West Yorkshire, Sheffield, South Yorkshire, not much between them geographically, not much between them in the championship table, and soon there will be nothing between them at all, really, as the two sides line up shoulder to shoulder in the players' tunnel and make their way out into what is going to be a boisterous atmosphere for this game. It's a big one to win, it'd be a tough one to lose. Both sides might consider that a draw wouldn't be too bad. It's a long season, but it's games like this that can fashion the course of a club as they look to get themselves back into the top flight. And of course both Leeds and Sheffield United have been, very recent history, top flight football clubs. Told you it was tight, almost touching as they make their way out. Here they come then, Sheffield United's players nearest the camera. And thoughts all around the stadium will be with the family of George Baldock. And you just know that the Leeds fans will respect those tributes. Great place to watch football, really is. And here come Ethan Ampadu and Jack Robinson representing Leeds United and Sheffield United. and laying wreaths in memory in front of those Sheffield United supporters with their Greek flags raised in tribute to George Baldock. 219 games for Sheffield United, over 7 seasons of service. Difficult night for those who played with Baldock. In the majority of this squad would have known him well. Chris Wilder knew him very, very well indeed through his spells as the manager of Sheffield United. It'll be a tough one for them. Let's have a look at the starting lineups then. Leeds first, shall we? Daniel Farke's still missing. Ampadu, we just saw him there with the wreath. Ilya Gruev and Max Ferber, they're all injured. Brendan Aronson was playing for the USA in Mexico City as recently as Wednesday, and Ao Tanaka for Japan against Australia in Saitama on Tuesday, but both start in an unchanged 11 from the one which kicked off the draw at Sunderland just before the international break. Dan James and Manor Solomon are on the bench, by the way, having recovered from hamstring issues. Chris Wilder's Sheffield United selection shows 4 changes to the one which beat Luton 2-0 in their last game before the break. Out go fullbacks Gilchrist and McCallum. Also out are Brewster and Raksaki, despite his 2 goals against Luton. In come Harrison Burrows, Reece Norrington-Davis, former Leeds defender Jamie Shackleton, and Brazilian midfielder Gustavo Harmer. Harry Suter, wearing 6, was also playing in that Japan-Australia game in Saitama on Tuesday. He was playing for Australia. He starts, and goalkeeper Michael Cooper in the orange jersey there has had a remarkable 6 clean sheets from his 7 games for the club since joining them from Plymouth in the summer, and that includes a shutout in each of his last 6 games. And as the PA announcer asks people to remember George Baldock, the applause for the former Blade has started already. It's a moving moment. Memory of a very, very good footballer. So it will be the home side, Leeds United, who get this game underway. They will be kicking from left to right in the first 45 minutes, attacking the Norman Hunter stand. Our referee is Lewis Smith, assisted by Paul Hodkinson and Matthew Smith. John Busby is the 4th, and away we go. A really big night for the top end of the Championship. Leeds United in white, Sheffield United in red and white with the black shorts. Yorkshire through and through. Who's going to come out on top? Here is Ilan Meslier, who made a dreadful error in stoppage time at the end of Leeds' last game before the break. The draw at Sunderland, inexplicably letting a shot from distance go past him and into the net and costing Leeds the win. Here is Joe Rodon. Rothwell. Pascal Struijk with the forward ball. Junior Firpo getting forward left-hand side as he likes to do. Just about kept away from Ramazani. Rodon. And a burst forward from Jayden Bogle, but it's well covered by Harry Souttar for Sheffield United. Bogle with the Leeds throw. And that's gone Sheffield United's way. Sheffield United throw in then. Cooper's long clearance away downfield. Kiefer Moore with the chest off. Here's Gnonto for Leeds United. Jayden Bogle, who's been a really good signing for the club. Aronson was fouled, and it is a free kick. It might have been a foul on Gnonto first, actually. Voted by Leeds fans, their player of the month for September. There's a lot of strength in that Wilfried Gnonto body. He's quite short, quite stocky, but he's quick and very strong. Vinicius Souza, one of two Brazilians in the Sheffield United starting lineup. Hodzic with the forward ball, and they've worked it out to Burrows, and Burrows goes back into Reece Norrington-Davis. Both Norrington-Davis and Burrows are known as left backs. Both can play a little bit further forward. It's Burrows who's ahead of Norrington-Davis today. And there's the man who has kept goals so well for Sheffield United so far this season, Michael Cooper. 7 games, 6 clean sheets, 1 goal conceded. Good head on. O'Hare trying to sneak in, couldn't quite do it. Nodded on well by Kiefer Moore. This is what he's good at. He's always likely to win those. He got the better of Pascal Struijk. It was Callum O'Hare running in behind who couldn't quite get onto it. Cooper with the long clearance away downfield. Little double deflection has fallen for O'Hare for Sheffield United. Aronson getting involved. Sousa for Sheffield United back to his feet quickly. Gustavo Harmer has succeeded in keeping that in play. Finds Callum O'Hare. Harmer again. Jamie Shackleton not getting the warmest welcome back at Elland Road, the now Sheffield United fullback. Once of Leeds United, played 94 times for Leeds, the 24-year-old. Sheffield United have maybe settled a little quicker than Leeds into this game. They've got a free kick here, as Arblaster was caught. Is so closely associated with this football club. He had 2 spells with Sheffield United as a player. This is his 2nd spell with the club as a manager. Free kick is curled in and headed away comfortably enough by Joe Rodon. Here's Cooper. It's an interesting ball. Kiefer Moore couldn't quite get onto it. Strauch and Rodon between them have dealt with it. Firpo infield to Rothwell. Norrington Davis back to Cooper. Decent ball out to Shackleton. Harmer. Shackleton. Gustavo Harmer here for Sheffield United. Onside, I think. Leeds were hoping off, but O'Hare looked on, and he's found Gustavo Harmer. Nice feet back into Arblaster. Shot didn't seem to have much conviction. The cross is clutched by Meslier, with Kiefer Moore sniffing around and hoping it might come his way. It was hit by Arblaster, but blocked by Rothwell before it had really travelled at all. Rodon. Aronson. Tanaka here. Pascal Strauch to Junior Firpo. Is that a foul by Vinicius Souza? It's not. It's going to be a throw-in to Sheffield United. Ramazani went down, no foul. They went 14 games without a win at the back end of last season as they sunk without trace really out of the Premier League. Chris Wilder taking over from his former assistant Paul Heckingbottom in early December of last year. Couldn't save them. Maybe they were unsavable really. But the start of this season has been terrific. Sheffield United's only defeat this season came in the Carabao Cup. It was the hands of Barnsley, another Yorkshire derby. That's a nice ball. Might open up here for Ramazani, sending it wide to Junior Firpo. It will be a corner despite Shackleton's best efforts. Got himself into a good position here, Ramazani. He came inside, he allowed that little bit of space for Junior Firpo to work in. And Leeds have the corner. There's Pascal Strout trying to get something on it. Gustavo Harmer bringing it away to O'Hare. O'Hare stayed on his feet where Aronson couldn't. There's a tidy challenge by Ramazani to win the ball back. Home fans enjoyed that. Wilfried Gnonto. Almost for Bogle. Almost, but not quite. Kiefer Moore here. Held it up well. Arblaster. Moore. Ahmed Hodzic on his travels. Harmer. It's dangerous, Harmer, from this kind of range. He's very dangerous. And Leeds knew it. Strout made the block. Meslier with a comfortable take. He can hurt you from here. Pascal Strout here for Leeds United. That was well won. And this is Sosa under a bit of pressure from Brendan Arison. It's come off the Leeds man. Leeds have edged the possession statistics so far, but haven't really troubled Cooper at all. Without being unnerved, Meslier has had more to do. Here's Tanaka. Gnonto. Jayden Bogle. Ayo Tanaka. Pascal Strout. Tanaka. Nearly 15 played, it's been quite cagey. Gnonto's curling ball was a good one. Ahmed Hodzic was, or Harry Suter rather, was in the way. Bogle with the ball into the penalty area, and it nearly fell to Joel Pirou. Good ball in that. Suter dealt with it. Bogle then really got the better of Harrison Burrows when perhaps he shouldn't have done. Leeds corner. Rothwell to deliver. Strauch! Well, immediately had red and white shirted bodies in front of him. Harry Suter was one of them. Put him under pressure. just looked like for a second here it just might fall for Pascal Strout. Well, it did fall for Pascal Strout, but the Dutchman had to hurry. It might have been a corner actually, but not given as such. That's a nice flick on. Burrows here, being chased by Bogle, who is a former Sheffield United man, of course, Jayden Bogle. Didn't quite come off for them. Kiefer Moore entrusted with leading the line by Chris Wilder. Jayden Bogle will take this throw-in for Leeds. He actually played over 100 games for Sheffield United, who signed him from Derby, sold him to Leeds in the summer. O'Hare in behind Bogle, offside. He's another tricky customer, Callum O'Hare. Debatable, given confidently by the referee's assistant Matthew Smith on the far side, but it was very tight. Meslier, who is confident and still young goalkeeper, lots of games under his belt, but when he makes an error it tends to be a big one, and his one at Sunderland was a huge one. Bogle's attempted cross is charged down. Here he is again, Bogle. Foul by Vinicius Souza here. It's going to be a free kick to Leeds. About that. Turned 56 at the end of last month, did Chris Wilder. His opposite number today, Daniel Farker, will turn 48 at the end of this month. Rothwell. Little flick on is hooked away by O'Hare. Chase on here. It's a slightly awkward bounce for Bogle. And he wasn't going to take any chances, had to head it out of play against the advancing Shackleton. Short that from Burrows, picked off by Rodon, no foul involved. Ramazani won't get onto that. Did well in the end. Jamie Shackleton finds Ahmed Hodzic. Harry Suter for Sheffield United to Anel Ahmed Hodzic. Certainly not short on height when you've got those two at the back. A little bit overhit, Meslier there. Leeds, of course, lost the playoff final last season to Southampton, while Sheffield United were finishing bottom of the Premier League. A frustrating end to the last campaign for both. And Leeds have really reshaped their squad, brought in a lot of money, selling Charlie Cresswell, Diego Llorente's gone, Crescencio Somerville, Jorginho Rute, the latest to go to Brighton. Archie Gray went to Tottenham. But they're still very much in the hunt, as Firpo's ball is cut out by Suter. Arblaster. Burrows did well. Back into Oliver Arblaster, who stumbled over the ball. Bogle taking advantage. And Burrows has lent into Jayden Bogle. That's going to be a free kick to Leeds. Rothwell, wearing 8, was part of the Southampton side which beat Leeds at Wembley in the playoff final last season. He was on loan to Southampton from Bournemouth then. He's on loan from Bournemouth to Leeds now. Firpo. Nonto couldn't find Ramazani. Rothwell. Tanaka. Firpo round the corner. Well read. It's a Leeds throw. Ahmed Hodzic did well. No shots on target in the game yet, which is past the midway point of the first half. An encouraging ripple of applause for Meslier. Ball. Tanaka away to Firpo. Firpo past Shackleton. Pirou trying to turn in a pretty dense crowd of red and white jerseys, has come away with the ball somehow and then couldn't find Brendan Aronson. Vinicius Souza with a stumbling kind of clearance away. Bogle with the throw-in. Straub. Rothwell advancing. Ramazani. Cooper did well. Made the angle impossible for Ramazani. Good goalkeeping that. Again, an interesting little darting run from the wide man Ramazani. And a run by Rothwell, which was good. No touch from Cooper. I think he hit the post, actually. Kiefer Moore. Offside. That one was not debatable. Ramazani. Roda. Onside, I think. Aronson into Ramazani, and Cooper pushes it round. Aronson may just have been being played onside by the number 14 in the left-back position, Harrison Burrows. Ramazani took advantage. Cooper saved it well. Leeds corner again. Rothwell to take. Retrieved by Ramazani. Outnumbered. Tanaka for Nonto and back. Header falls to Brendan Aronson. Junior Firpo. No handball. Tanaka to Strout. Nonto is fouled by O'Hare. Italian international, but has never actually played a senior match of club football in his native country. Bogle won't get onto that. Did well, Pirro, in that crowd inside the penalty area to hang on to possession. Just couldn't find the way to set up any of his teammates. As Souttar and Cooper have a chat. And Cooper clears. Moore. Bogle. Oh, goodness me. Fair play, straight back to his feet. Burrows, it must have hurt. Oh, Meslier. Oh, he does. I don't know what he does to you, but he worries me. Souza. Strout. Ramazani. Junior Firpo. Rothwell. Well won, Vinicius Souza. Got a long leg in there. Finds O'Hare. Trying to get away from Tanaka. No foul. Pushed into the path of Bogle by Ramazani. Aronson. Did well, Norrington Davis. So half an hour gone. Ramazani, very neat little turn. Drilled the cross in, Cooper was there. Good play, Ramazani, little low centre of gravity, good feet, lively. Just played one game for Manchester United in his time there. That was in the Europa League at Astana. nearly 5 years ago now. He would have been only 18, I think, at the time. No foul given there either. That is a foul. Leeds fans thought it should have gone the other way, as you could hear. Blaster, Norrington Davis. Rothwell. Nonto. Quite come to Ramazani. Didn't quite come back to Nonto either. It does now though. Firpo. Bogle into a good area, but no white shirt there. Well won by Joe Rodon. Leeds are very firmly on top at the moment without having any really clear-cut chances. One good save from Michael Cooper to deny that Ramazani low right-footed shot. Tanaka, Rodon, Strauch. It's Coopers. It's not beyond the realms of possibility that Cooper could end up being in contention for international reckoning with England. England aren't unduly blessed with loads of great goalkeepers. If he keeps keeping clean sheets, he'll certainly be in the forefront of one or two clubs' minds in the future, though he's only newly arrived at Sheffield United, who may well be a Premier League team themselves next season. Ahmed Hodzic. I think he'd be pleased to go in 0-0 if they can. Quite a bit of work to do before that happens. Still more than 10 to play in the first half. Norrington Davis. Retrieved by Harmer, just about kept away from Brendan Aronson too. Suitor for Ahmed Hodzic. That's a decent looking ball. Would have been offside against O'Hare. Well, in terms of chances, the game hasn't perhaps provided as many as we might have liked, but it's been a really engrossing one to watch. Was Ramazani caught by Norrington Davis? Not in the opinion of the referee. And Ramazani has rolled himself back onto the pitch, but not yet got back on his feet. Sheffield United play on. It's Norrington Davis, and I think he's just trodden on the outside of his left boot there. Accidentally. Not so badly hurt that he didn't have the presence of mind to get back onto the pitch in order that play would stop. They've coached against each other 6 times in the past, Chris Wilder and Daniel Farke. And Farke's only won 1 of them. That was when his Norwich side beat Sheffield United back in 2017. That was the first meeting, actually. Ramazani's okay. Chris Wilder has won 4 of those 6 previous encounters against Daniel Farke. There is Ethan Ampadu sitting out at the moment for Leeds with a knee issue. Vinicius Souza for the visitors, finding Norrington Davis. Ramazani's waiting for the signal to come back on the pitch. That's why the Leeds fans are whistling, because the referee is studiously ignoring him at the moment. There's the hand raised, and on he'll come. Rothwell, Tanaka, Rothwell. Shackleton holding off Nonto. Ooh, Cooper's clearance. Here's a chance, and wide. Well, his long record of being unbeaten is intact, but only just. It was Cooper's clearance here which really was poor. Ricocheted back into Brendan Aronson. Just took a deflection, I think, off Vinicius Souza. And the fingertips of Cooper. It's a corner to Leeds. It's a little bit of a let-off, that. Leeds' 4th corner of the game. Aronson. Ramazani. I think it hit Rothwell. Here's Bogle. Nonto. Bogle. Coming out well by Harry Suter. Good defending that was. Pascal Struijk. Furper. Blaster for Sheffield United. Nicely worked, Gustavo Harmer here. Well, O'Hare definitely, well, the flag has gone up. I didn't think he was offside, maybe coming back from an offside position. One touch, he's saying. Play it earlier. Very tight at the top of the Championship, only 4 points separating Sunderland in first from Blackburn Rovers in eighth. Harmer. Shackleton forward, O'Hare, good block. Here's Brendan Aronson. Nonto. And still Nonto. Well, Norrington Davis got himself in the way and did pretty well, actually. There are a few appeals for an infringement from supporters, I think, more than players. Now Nonto. Well, didn't quite open up for him. Kiefer Moore here with an awful back pass, head in the hands moment for him. Nonto couldn't make the most of it with Norrington Davis and Vinicius Souza there. Norrington Davis with the half block and Cooper with a comfortable save. So not long of this first half to go. Leeds have probably had the better of most of the statistics that will be analysed at the break. But the one that matters says 0-0. We did bounce up onto the arm. I don't think you can give a handball for that. Not even these days. Ahmed Hodzic putting it out of play. Strauch. Sheffield United throw in. How much, says Chris Wilder to fourth official John Busby, and I don't think there'll be loads. Minimum of 2, feels about right. Ramazani. Piru. Nonto ran into our blaster. Sosa hasn't dealt with it. Aronson. Aronson, nice ball that, nice ball. Just a little bit too high for Joel Piru. Got a nice right foot, Brendan Aronson. Didn't do much with his left, but his right one's pretty good. Rodon. Strauch. This is the last few seconds of the half. Rothwell steaming forwards. Firpo's cross. And Aronson! Big chance right at the end of the half for Brendan Aronson. Daniel Farke looking at the heavens, thinking this could have been the moment. Nicely worked. Started with Rothwell, crossed by Firpo, missed by Aronson. And there is the half-time whistle. And off they head to the dressing room, still all square, these Yorkshire rivals, these promotion rivals. Leeds United have had the better chances. Cooper with a couple of decent saves, Aronson over the bar right at the end. And at half-time, it is Leeds United 0, Sheffield United 0. Welcome back to Ellen Road, where the Leeds United players are on their way out for the second half. The Sheffield United players already out there. Nothing between them at the break, goalless in this Yorkshire derby, but Leeds have had all the really serious sights of goal in the game. A point would be enough to take Sheffield United to the top of the Championship table overnight, however. If it ends all square, Daniel Farke's Leeds would move above West Bromwich Albion for the moment into 4th place. It will be Sheffield United to get this second half underway. They'll be kicking from left to right in the red and white jerseys. No substitutions from either manager so far. Off we go. Leeds 0, Sheffield United 0 as we stand. Rodon. Souza, that was a little bit short, but Ahmed Hodzic reacted quickly. Tanaka. Last time they met here, these two sides, was back in the spring of 2021. It was a Premier League game which Leeds won 2-1. That their only win in their last 3 home games against Sheffield United, who've won the other 2. Leeds' only defeats this season have both been here at Ellen Road, actually. Lost a league game to Burnley here by a goal to 0, and Carabao Cup match against Middlesbrough lost 3-0. Ahmed Hodzic. Hodzic forward, easily cut out by Strout, his Firpo. Rothwell. Rodon for Strout. Junior Firpo. Rothwell's forward ball, Bogle couldn't control it. Wasn't easily controlled either. Been promoted to the Premier League twice as a manager, has Daniel Farke, both times with Norwich. Tanaka. Firpo holding off O'Hare, doing really well actually. Good challenge. Dispossessed Piru, who's been very quiet actually, the lead striker. Nice turn. Here's Firpo, always a threat down that left-hand side. Junior Firpo's ball, there was a little touch on it from Sutar, which made it awkward as it dropped to Nonto. And then it's blazed over again. He's had probably 3 half chances in this game now, Brendan Aronson. Don't think he's got any of them on target. Tells you what he thought. It's been a game of small margins so far. The best chances have all come the Americans' way, and they've all been spurned. Rodon. It's a free kick. Long, arduous week for him. Losing a friendly in Mexico City for the United States against Mexico on Wednesday, then flight back into England. Wouldn't have had much recovery time or training time. Now to play from Cooper. Rodon recovering after an initial error. Souza. Moore. Souza again. Arblaster. Hit Bogle on the head. Aronson for Nonto. Blocked off by Vinicius Souza. No foul. Norrington Davis. Floated away by Arblaster. Nonto. Peru. Firpo's in a good position. Pirro went for goal. Don't think it was deflected. Just flew way off target from Joel Pirro here. Onside there, I think. Ahmed Hodzic playing him on. Poor effort. That's 4 goals this season. Joel Pirro. He's been a substitute more than he's been a starter so far this campaign. Free kick against Ramazani. Chris Wilder's been promoted out of all 3 EFL divisions, with Northampton Town out of League 2, with Sheffield United out of League 1, and also out of the Championship. Had that brief spell as the Watford manager, didn't he, before returning to Sheffield United. Watford were in a bit of disarray when he took over. Tanaka wins the throw. Imagine that when he was flying back from Saitama to Yorkshire after the draw with Australia in World Cup qualifying, that he and Harry Sutar, who'd shared a pitch in Saitama for the game, might have been on the same plane coming back, you'd have thought. I can't imagine there's that many from Saitama to Leeds Bradford Airport. Ahmed Hodzic just caught by Ramazani. And Ramazani acknowledging the fact that he did catch him. And 10 minutes have kind of meandered by in this second half, if I'm honest, without anything very much happening. Clearly a foul by Ramazani. Ahmed Hodzic. Harmer. Strout for Leeds. Harmer again. O'Hare. Harmer for the third time. It's come back to O'Hare. Poked away from him. That was a good challenge by Aronson. Nonto. Neat turn. Progress was blocked off. It's a free kick. Taken fairly quickly and delivered away to Ramazani. His first touch is good. Got Ahmed Hodzic in front of him. Support ahead of him from Aronson. It's a corner off Vinicius Souza. Good touch, Ramazani. Free kick quickly taken, and Sheffield United were just a little bit short-handed. So Leeds corner again, their fifth of the game. Sheffield United haven't had any yet. Rothwell with the delivery. Good defensive header that was by Kiefer Moore, back helping out. Strout. Ramazani. It's okay, taken up by Bogle, comes back to Nonto. Ramazani, little flick inside, Bogle on the turn, deflects, and Firpo didn't get anything on it. Ramazani trying to keep it alive for Leeds. Junior Firpo goes to ground. Ramazani darts inside the area, and a free kick is given to Sheffield United. Well, Leeds were howling for a penalty, their fans were anyway. Don't think it was ever a penalty. Firpo's gone to ground really easily there. And then I think Ramazani is adjudged. And there's absolutely no way on God's green earth that that's a penalty. And then I think Ramazani adjudged here to have bundled into the back of Jamie Shackleton. There's a yellow card for Vinicius Souza because he was gesturing somewhere in all that for someone else to be shown a yellow card. I think he's saying I didn't. Anyway, he's got one. Harmer's getting treatment. And changes are afoot for the visitors. Alfie Gilchrist is going to be coming on. Gustavo Harmer is coming off. It's going to be a triple change. So Gustavo Harmer is one to come off, and he's not really got himself involved that much. Callum O'Hare, you could say the same about, actually. So Peck is coming on for Harmer. And Tyrese Campbell coming into the fray. And Shackleton is replaced by Gilchrist, which is a straight positional swap. So a triple change. Sidney Peck for Gustavo Harmer, Tyrese Campbell for Callum O'Hare, and Alfie Gilchrist for Jamie Shackleton. Gilchrist is on loan from Chelsea. Tyrese Campbell, the son of Kevin Campbell, the now late Kevin Campbell, sadly, very sadly, former Arsenal striker. And Peck is just 20 years old, making his way in the game, only his 10th appearance for Sheffield United. So Gustavo Harmer doesn't like it, but the changes have been made. The story which says that Leeds have had the better of the game, but I don't think he'll be too displeased despite his demeanour. Doesn't look terribly impressed with the performance, but he won't mind the result at the moment. Terrible shock when his dad Kevin passed away. Kiefer Moore chasing this, Joe Rodon. Oh, well, he dealt with it nicely at first, but then he couldn't find Bogle. Here's Kiefer Moore for Sheffield United. Little layoff, the shot charged down by Rodon. Burrows drove it straight into Joe Rodon. Looked like Rodon had done well here. That's a great touch, but then he's overhit the pass for Bogle, and that allowed Burrows to get onto it. Kiefer Moore back into Harrison Burrows. Good block by Rodon. Ahmed Hodzic to Gilchrist. Sosa, Peck, Moore, Gilchrist, three in the middle here for Sheffield United. Swept in by Arblaster, headed out by Rodon. Shot delivered and charged down as it was struck by Norrington Davies. Here's Gilchrist. Sheffield United certainly showing a bit more attacking intent over the last couple of minutes. Campbell. Gilchrist. Rode on away, shooting chance. Oh, blaster! Deflected. I think it came off Ao Tanaka. It's a corner. Probably the clearest sight of Leeds' goal that Sheffield United have had here, and the man they might want it to come to as well. She came off the thigh of Rodon rather than the diving Tanaka. Sheffield United have their first corner, and suddenly it looks like they're really in business in this game. Harry Sutar or Kiefer Moore get their heads on this from that range, then Mellier's going to be in trouble. They're both great in the air. Leeds know it. They're trying to eliminate that threat if they can. Not easy. I don't think Leeds will want Wilfred Gnonto marking Harry Sutar. It's going to be about 2 feet shorter than him. Well, it's all kicking off in there. Gnonto is standing his ground as the corner comes in, and there's a foul and a free kick to Leeds. Well, you've got to hand it to Gnonto for being game enough to want to mark Harry Sutar, but there's almost a ridiculous height distance between them. I'm guessing that they're judging that Meslier was impeded. Rodon. So Sheffield United just looking a little bit more threatening now since that triple substitution. Junior Firpo. Gnonto. Corner again. Well blocked by Sheffield United's Gilchrist. So Leeds changes now. Brendan Aronson is coming off. He's had the chances, not been able to take any of them. And Wilfred Gnonto also coming off. Dan James back from injury, given a warm welcome back into the fray. Great to see him back as Gnonto makes way. And Manos Solomon also is fit again, and he is on for Aronson. Both James and Manos Solomon had hamstring issues. Here comes the Rothwell corner. And it's in! Pascal Struijk has put Leeds United in front. Huge goal. Michael Cooper concedes for only the second time this season, and it's Pascal Struijk with the goal. Rothwell's corner, no one picked up the run of the defender, and he simply side foots it into the roof of the net. Leeds United 1, Sheffield United 0. A set-piece goal, one to savour for Daniel Farke and Leeds United. Just when his side were beginning to show some kind of attacking intent, Chris Wilder's Sheffield United are behind. A little over 20 minutes to play at Elland Road. This would be a big, big win for Leeds. Now what has Sheffield United got? Joe Rodon with a header for Leeds. Vinicius Sousa's there. Well, it would take Leeds level on points with Sheffield United, but they'd be ahead of them on goal difference, just behind Sunderland on goal difference. Vinicius Sousa. Gilchrist couldn't control. They'll be thrilled. Firpo, Rothwell. Sousa. Lots of thinking to do. Sousa. Vinicius Sousa here for Sheffield United. Ryan Brewster and Chester and Raksaki are options for Chris Wilder. Raksaki scored both their goals in the 2-0 win over Luton Town just before the international break. Probably would have expected after that performance and those goals to be in the starting lineup today, but it wasn't to be. Dan James here for Leeds. Looking for Piru. Dealt with by Suter. Vinicius Sousa. Strat, the goal scorer, back to Illan Meslier. Rodon. Clattered away. He was falling there, Strauch, and didn't make the best contact, and Sheffield United are pouring forward here. Kiefer Moore looking to get on the end of it. Illan Meslier is there. He certainly provides a target, Kiefer Moore, but Burrows couldn't find him. Sheffield United's unbeaten run in the Championship this season is under threat now. They are the only side still unbeaten in the Championship. They have 15 minutes or thereabouts to try and keep that run going. Sosa with a half block, Arblaster. Norrington Davis. Painful one. He overran it really, Norrington Davis. Tanaka got across and the Welshman clattered his ankle. Junior Firpo. Just when Raksaki's going to be on shortly, I think, with Sheffield United. Here is the change. Norrington Davis is replaced. You'd think Harrison Burrows would drop back into left back. And Raksaki is on. On loan at Sheffield United from Crystal Palace. But here is Ramazani looking for James, who's quick. Well blocked. Corner though. And Leeds' tails are really up. Dan James so quick. Well covered Burrows. Well, they scored from their last. This will be their 7th. Rothwell's going to take. They'll hope Sheffield United to defend it a little bit more effectively than they did the last one. Here comes Rothwell. Deeper corner. Missed by the goalkeeper Cooper, but he was fouled. It's a free kick. Sheffield United hadn't conceded since late August until Pascal Struck put that in the back of the net. Leeds United are making another change. Ramazani is making way. Mateo Joseph coming on. Had a good first half, Ramazani, a little quieter in the second. Mateo Joseph is on. Turns 21 tomorrow. Spanish-born Mateo Joseph with an English dad and a Spanish mum. England under-20 international on for what remains, which is about 12 minutes plus added time. Sheffield United playing a bit of keep ball. They have to advance up the pitch though. Ahmed Hodzic for Suter to Vinicius Souza. Harry Suter to Anel Ahmed Hodzic. Alfie Gilchrist here. Cooper. Burrows. Peck infield to Suter, onto Ahmed Hodzic. Not really heading anywhere at the moment, Sheffield United. Gilchrist wins a throw. Ryan Brewster is going to come on. Well, last 10 minutes or so for Ryan Brewster. His Sheffield United career very much injury affected. Vinicius Souza, who is also on a yellow card, comes off. That might have been part of the thinking, but it's getting another forward player on. Brewster has scored just 5 goals for Sheffield United since he joined them from Liverpool. He missed almost a year with serious hamstring injury. Saki dispossessed by Firpo, and that'll be a Leeds throw. Time beginning to get a little bit short for Chris Wilder here. Rothwell. Rothwell away to the left-hand touchline, Emmanuel Solomon. Tanaka, Strauch the scorer, Meslier the keeper. Road on the rock. It's a foul. It's all going Leeds' way at the moment. Here's the goal. Strauch with the run. Suter spotted it actually, but not quickly enough. Couldn't make up the little half a yard that Pascal Strauch had got on him. And Leeds in front. That is Lucas Radebe, the great South African defender. Leeds United hero. Pascal Strauch. Mateo Joseph here. Every ball appeals. It's a Sheffield United throw-in. Can they get something from this game? Leeds, remember, in their last match before the international break, led at Sunderland deep into stoppage time, and then conceded a very poor equaliser indeed for Ilham Meslier anyway. Junior Firpo has been shown a yellow card. Sheffield United will be hoping to put some pressure on Meslier and see how strong mentally he is after that horrid error at Sunderland. Arblaster, Gilchrist. Ahmed Hodzic. Strauch with an error. It's a corner kick to Sheffield United, and it's only their second of the game. You'll remember at the first that man, Harry Souttar, was being marked by the diminutive Wilfried Gnonto. Well, Gnonto's not on the pitch anymore. But with Ahmed Hodzic, Moore and Souttar, they are certainly going to be a threat. Burrows with the corner. Mellier's stretched. I think he got something on it, and it's another corner. It's a block, he says. Referee didn't think so. It certainly wasn't blocked. There was no one near it. Corner kick, Sheffield United again. Ryan Brewster to deliver. Around the back it goes. Arblaster. Sheffield United fans claiming handball there. I think Arblaster was interested in that as well. He's saying it's handball. Free kicks given against him. Yellow card coming out to Arblaster for dissent. That wasn't a hand, was it? But also, I'm not sure it was really anything Arblaster did wrong. Free kick given against him, and he didn't like it much, and he's got a yellow card. It's still not happened. Piru, Rothwell. Three minutes of normal time remain. Sheffield United have been a very sporadic attacking threat in this game. Can they muster something in the moments that remain? Raksaki to Souttar. In very quickly was Rothwell. This is Mateo Joseph. Overhit that really, and it slid away from him, but Tanaka can find Junior Firpo. Junior Firpo to Manor Solomon. Rothwell. Strouk, Rodon. Bit of room here. Piru for Solomon. Shoot, say the crowd. Tanaka says otherwise. Finds Bogle. Foul by Piru, free kick Sheffield United. Very tense, and with such a narrow lead for Leeds. They have conceded twice already in stoppage time this season, Leeds. They'll be very aware of that, so will Sheffield United. Here's Piru, though. That's a really good ball, Mateo Joseph! And that'll do it! Turns 21 tomorrow. Mateo Joseph gives himself a bit of an early present by securing 3 points for Leeds United. And it's a deserved win. Leeds 2, Sheffield United 0. Far from conceding late. Leeds have scored late, clearly onside. It's a lovely ball, it's a good run. Gets the better of Peck and beats Cooper. And there's no coming back from that for Sheffield United, that much is for sure. Well taken, a well-deserved Leeds victory this. Big Yorkshire derby, a lot at stake between two promotion rivals, and Leeds United have been the better side, no question. Ryan Brewster here. Suit up. Offside. Well, those Leeds fans absolutely loving this. It's a really good win for them. Chance to just make a couple of late changes. Patrick Bamford is going to come on. Pirrou's been pretty quiet, actually, you would have to say, up front for Leeds United today. So Bamford just gets a couple of moments. Won't be any more than that, really. And Sam Byram's coming on for Junior Firpo. Eighth time this season already that Sam Byram has come off the bench for Leeds. Pascal Struijk. So Cooper's clean sheet run has gone, well and truly gone now, conceding twice for the first time as a Leeds player. Gilchrist. Rothross had a very good game for Leeds. The fact of the minimum of 5 added minutes has just been announced to the crowd. We've already played 3 of them. Brewster losing possession. Tanaka forward. Bamford leaves it because he knew he was offside. Manor Solomon is behind him. Dan James here for Leeds. Good blocking challenge to take it away from Dan James by Peck. And here come Sheffield United. Tyrese Campbell, that's nowhere near. Kiefer Moore. Good ball here by Pirrou. Nicely weighted pass, good strength from Joseph and a good finish. Manor Solomon here for Leeds. communications. But it won't matter much, the whistle's going to go soon and signal Leeds victory. Rothwell. Good night, Tanaka. They do make a racket at Ellen Road. And they'll be having a very good weekend, watching all their promotion rivals try to match this. 3 points safely in the bag. And seconds away from a clean sheet for Ilan Meslier. Joseph chasing here, Ahmed Hodzic, Matteo Joseph, Dan James, Patrick Bamford's in the middle. That's where it was aimed, but it was overhit. And there is the whistle. And Daniel Farke can celebrate a very big victory for Leeds United, which takes them level on